Microphone check, microphone check. I don't wanna hear any static on that bitch. What's up? Welcome back, everyone. You are watching Fly on the Wall, my podcast. I am Buddha. Remember Buddha, however you know me by, that's how you know me. I don't know how you know me. I don't even think you know me, but let's get to know me. So let's talk some shit. Let's just get straight to it. I already did introductions last time. I ain't gonna have to do this every time. Brief introduction. Again, reintroduction in case you don't know. I am Buddha. I go by Remember Buddha. I make music. I produce. I rap. I sing. I design clothes. Design art in general. I am a overall creative person, and me doing this is my other form of expression of getting it out. So that's my reintroduction, and I'm sticking fucking to it. So let's get right into it, man. A lot of the subject matter that I like to talk about is always what I'm listening to. So let's get right down to it. Currently, I've got a lot of variety recently with what I've been listening to. I've been playing a lot of Clairo. I don't know. I've just been on an indie kick lately. I think last time I said I was jamming Men I Trust. I still am. A lot of fun. I don't know. It's just a lot of vibrance. And when I say vibrance too, because some of their records are a little like lower toned, but there's still vibrance within that. It just feels colorful to me. I've actually been playing a lot of early Lil Wayne. That's a lot of my roots as a rapper too, come from that shit. You gotta love Wayne. Wayne is on the Mount Rushmore of rappers, of like greatest rappers ever. And if you disagree, you are a absolute idiot. And there's just no saving you on that one. Wayne is one of the greatest bar for bar rappers ever. And anyway, I'm round of applause for Weezy, bro. Give him his flowers while he's still here and still doing dope shit. He's still dropping hot ass verses. But I was listening to, I don't know if y'all remember this record. It's called Dick Pleaser. It's Wayne and Jay Mills. And I just love, I don't know, something about it is like nostalgic to me. It takes me back to like high school or like a point in my life where I was really like, I don't know, I didn't feel like there was a lot of weight on my shoulders. So when I listen to that shit, I feel the same way. And what's the other one? I was listening to Right Above It, the one with him and Drake, and Miss Me with Drake and Wayne, and Shooter, but mainly for the second verse from Lil Wayne. That is like one of my favorite Wayne verses ever. To the radio station, stop being patient. He has the line where it's read your haters, spectators, behind door dictators, behind door dictators. It's outrageous. You don't know how sick you make us. I want to throw up like chips in Vegas. Hey, Wayne give him his fucking flowers, bro. Wayne is incredible. All them mixtapes, that mixtape era, that groomed me into freestyling all the fucking time. And that's what me and my friends did, and we didn't even have to be good. Like, we just were having fun doing it, man, and like, I miss that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, I do. And I love making music, but I don't get the same energy that I used to when I was a kid doing it. Like, I had the wonderment. It's like losing your fucking virginity for the first time, you know? It's like, whoa, this is what this is like? Like, holy shit. And that's how it is with freestyling, and like sometimes you'll hit some, I don't know, at least for me when I was coming up, and like now I like to consider myself a skilled rapper and artist. When I was young, I was just having fun and I was dumb and we were just hanging out. We were kids, and I was honestly decent. Like I wasn't where I'm at now as far as where I think my skill set is. I really believe in myself. Either way, Wayne got me to that point. Because Wayne was freestyling like that. Wayne was in the fucking BET fucking, what is it, like the little, like, oh, I can't fucking think of it, bro. I'm blanking. But it was on BET. He was doing the freestyle with Birdman. They had the bandana on the mic. Wayne was just eating, bro. So anyway, I was listening to that shit. Low key, I kind of went back on a couple older Kanye songs too. Only One with Paul McCartney. I don't know what drew me to that, but I was just like humming the melody the other day. I was like, oh, that's Only One. I was like, let me play that shit on my way home. Played that shit on my way home from work, and I was jamming, man. It's a good vibe. I like that shit though. And I've been playing a lot of demos. Always playing my demos. I'm trying to tune up some new shit. We're gonna gear up for a new project at some point. That'll be for another day. We ain't talking about that right now. I mean, shit, bro. I'm always listening to Dilla. Same thing. I'm always gonna say that every time. That's my in-between music. Fuck. You know what? This is also why we have an iPhone. Let me take one more look here, because I know I've been listening to some shit. Again, Mac DeMarco, Moonlight on the River. That one's fun. Life We Live by Project Pat. I grew up on Project Pat, man. That's my shit. Like, oh, and speaking of Lil Wayne, this is the one I wanted to bring up. I was playing Outstanding. I don't know if y'all remember that record. I think Dr. Dre produced it. Fuck, bro. Elite level bars. I'm giving Wayne a lot of praise, man, right now, because I just really enjoy what he's done for me and for really everyone in the community and culture of rap in general. So we applaud you, Weezy. Keep fucking shining. Fuck, what else have I been listening to, man? I actually have been listening to more Kanye, though. I have been playing some Graduation records, like some older Kanye. I have been playing a little bit of Drake, some Views stuff. Feel No Ways, bro. That's one of Drake's best songs. I still, to this day, I want to say that, like, damn, his top 5 is such an interesting top 5 of what his songs would be for me. Like, because I love Passion Fruit. And I'm sure everyone else does. I mean, how can you not like Passion Fruit? That is a incredible Drake record. That is like, when I expect something from Drake, I'm expecting that kind of shit. And like, everyone likes the Gutter Drake too, where he like gets on that what's that fucking mixtape? Oh, it was like his best one. I can't even think of the name. If you're reading this, it's too late. On that kind of vibe. Like, Drake goes hard with that shit. But I always expect the R&B side. I guess that's just me before I listen to this is what I want to hear. Like, I don't know. Drake's fire though, bro. Like, top to bottom, like, incredible fucking artist. One of a kind too. Really paved the way for a lot of these new guys. And also, speaking of new guys, or I guess he's almost like a veteran now. It's crazy. Time flies by so fast. But Uzi's trailer for his Pink Tape looks incredible. I love it. The anime tones, the Akira slide on the bike. It's hard, bro. Like, and Uzi is that guy. I do fucks with Uzi. I fucks with that fucking era of those SoundCloud guys who came up, you got like the Uzi, Cardi, fucking, and really 21 Savage, isn't that? I mean, these are all just the dudes who were on the 2016 XXL Cypher, basically, like, and that's iconic. We already know all about that. What else have I been listening to, man? Let me go back through. Low key, I guess we were cooking pasta yesterday, so I always gotta be like corny and play some like matching music. So we were playing some Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin. We're making meatballs and spaghetti and shit, and that shit was good as fuck, man. I promise you. My parents gave me the recipe that they use, and oh, bro, growing up, that was like one of my favorite meals. It's so fucking good. I've been playing a little Frank Ocean again, too, I guess. And I was going through a streak of playing a lot of Frank from Blonde for a period of time. And I took a little break, and now I was listening to other shit. So it's kind of, I feel like it's been nice to revisit that album. Because that album really spoke to me. I'll never forget when it came out. It came out in fucking end of summer, and I got off work, and I was already sad as fuck for whatever fucking reason. I'm always a sad piece of shit. And I fucking get home, and I get drunk by myself, I write some music, and then I played the album from front to fucking back, and I was just sitting at my desk crying, man. And it was beautiful. It was an experience, and it's hard, I don't want to talk, I don't want to be like that, oh, new music isn't like that anymore, like, kind of guy. But really, like, I haven't had an experience like that listening to an album since, I guess that was 2017 when he dropped Blonde, like, or 16, and that's like 6 or 7 years ago. And you know, I want that experience with music again, like from someone else's album. I needed to reach my heart and, you know, take me in, man. And you know, I guess that's what I'm trying to do with whatever I'm dropping next. But either way, I've been listening to Blonde, and it's a beautiful, beautiful album. Beautiful. And I know we already know that, but just referencing what I've been listening to, and I love it, man. Frank, we fucking love you. I'm here. If ain't nobody here for you, bro, I am here for you, man. Like, you are the guy. You have inspired the fucking shit out of my music. You have turned my belief in art and music into a different thing than it was before, and I'm grateful for that. Also, shout out to Rick Rubin in that sense, because that book, I'll talk about it all day. Creative Way, Active Being. Get that book now. It's like $25 on Prime or some shit. You know, I could talk about what I'm listening to all the time, but that's about as intricate as it gets. I really haven't been too crazy with my jams. Actually, I've been playing some Sade, Smooth Operator. It just feels good, man. I love that song. Like, it's Smooth Operator, Smooth Operator. Oh, man. Anyway, I've been jamming that. I'm always going to be playing some of the same shit. I like to keep a lot of shit in my routine that kind of makes me feel a certain way, so, you know, I don't want to drift too far from that. So let's talk about what I've been watching. And this is everything, bro. First of all, I guess what I was really diving into big, no pun intended, is the whole submarine shit with the billionaires who went to the fucking bottom of the ocean to find the Titanic, which we've already, like, found and researched and, like, you know, and I'm not trying to make too much light of it because it is a tragedy. And there are people who will be like, oh, it ain't a tragedy. No, it is. People lost their lives. And, you know, granted they are billionaires and they probably don't give a fuck about me or never would. But I just have sympathy for any and all living things. It's just fucking how I am. But the memes, I will say, are fucking hilarious. It's fucked up. Like, out of pocket. I don't even want to get into the memes. Like, there was one, I'm going to get into it. There was one, it was one of those TikToks where it's like a slide of 3 pictures, and the first picture is a Titanic Lego set. The second picture is a submarine Lego set. And the third picture is 6 skeleton Legos. And then the fourth is a fish tank. Fuck, man, people are fucked up. But that shit unfortunately did make me laugh. So fuck, that's why I'm bringing that shit up. I've been nose deep in that. It's such a messy scenario. I hope everything kind of gets figured out in a clean and organized manner, because clearly that is a mess. What have I been watching, man? I watched Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. It is a incredible movie. I really enjoyed that. I've been up fucking Batman Beyond's ass for the fucking past month and a half, so I saw that on Max, and I was like, all right, I'm about to watch this shit. Let's see what this is all about, and I fucking ate it up, man. It was great. I don't want to do any spoilers on it too much, but you got to keep an eye on Robin. I'll tell you that, because he might be a sneaky little bastard. That's a little bit of a spoiler for you, but great movie. It's basically like obviously placed in Batman Beyond's time, and his present and the future, and obviously the Joker's been dead for X amount of years, and then he comes back, and it's like, oh fuck, how the fuck did he come back? And like Bruce Wayne's like, I watched you die. Like whatever. And they go back to the story of when Joker got killed by Robin in this story, and I'm gonna let it sit there. I don't want to spoil too much, so you guys can watch it too if you haven't seen it. But great movie. I watched Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. I've been watching a lot of Adventure Time. Keeps me in a positive head, mind space, and just feels good. And when I've been working out, I always like to watch shit when I'm working out. I'm weird. I got the fucking TV over there and shit over here, workout shit over here, and whatever. Anyway, I've been rewatching The Boys. Oh my God. And I just, I know a lot of people can't really get behind that super gory, intense violence and shit, but I'm not really like a big violence guy. I don't really drift into that too much, but the realism in this show is fucking 10 out of 10, buddy. Like, it is so good, man. And I love Carl Urban as Billy Butcher. Jack Quaid is so good as Huey. What's her name? Erin Moriarty as fucking Starlight. And obviously Anthony Starr as fucking the biggest menace on the fucking planet, Homelander. Like, that show is just crazy. I mean, after I've watched all 3 of the seasons through before, and I'm on season 2 right now. And it's just as good as watching it the first time. It's so good. It ages like fine fucking wine. And I think it's a good counter rival to like a DC or a Marvel. And I love DC and Marvel. I love them both. I love what both have to offer. I am a nerd. I don't care if some of the fucking movies might not be the best fucking movies. It's the fact that I get to see the characters I grew up loving on screen and portrayed in a certain way. So I get all the Marvel hate out there. I really do. Some of the movies haven't been great. Thor: Love and Thunder was very disappointing to me. For gore, bro, the biggest fail for that movie, you didn't give me enough gore. And when I say gore, I don't mean blood. I mean the character, the God Butcher. We needed more of him. You have fucking Christian Bale. Bro, utilize that. Don't waste that shit. Don't throw him in the back seat. I mean, I love Chris Hemsworth too, and I love the jokes, but come on, man. You could have made that a Marvel fucking masterpiece. And there were scenes that I really enjoyed in that movie, but there was just too much bad to outweigh the good. And so I get where the Marvel hate's coming from. I really do. There's a lot of people ragging on it. I feel like it'll come back with the right movies. I'm excited to see Fantastic Four in the future. And I am a die-hard X-Men fan. That's my favorite. I want to see a X-Men movie in the MCU with them utilized and used, and I just haven't seen it yet. I'm ready for it. I don't know I'd love to see Taron Egerton play Wolverine. That's my pick. Random, but I would like that. Anyway, what else have I been watching? Oh, man. Me and Hannah have been rewatching the Harry Potter series. We watched Order of the Phoenix, and that's a really fucking good... And Goblet of Fire. We watched both of those. Those are both really fucking good Harry Potter movies. Order of the Phoenix is kind of underrated to me, actually. Only because I get to see that fucking stupid bitch, Professor Umbridge, go down. She pisses me the fuck off, bro. Like, girl, if I had a vagina, I would knock you the fuck out. Like, I'm not doing... She pissed me off when she was doing the little, I will not tell lies, and then it's like carving it into Harry's hand. Like, man, come on now. You fucked up for that, lady. You crazy. She's lucky Mrs. McGonagall didn't come pulling up with the strap and just, blah. Someone should have just Avada Kedavra'd that bitch. Save you a lot of time. Because I think she dies in the end of the fucking series anyways. Anyways, I love that. The Harry Potter series, I'm going to shout out Hannah for getting me onto that, because I only watched up to Prisoner of Azkaban when I was younger. I didn't watch the whole fucking series, and now I've seen it all. It's great, bro. Like, I love shit with deep lore, and Harry Potter has some really deep lore, and it's fun to watch, and I love the younger Emma Watson and Daniel Radcliffe and Rupert Grint, like and watching them all grow up on camera is really fucking cool. I don't know. It's just interesting that they really pulled it off pretty well. But my favorite's Chamber of Secrets. I'm gonna leave it there. That is the best Harry Potter movie to me. It's just iconic. Everything just reminds me of a time in my life when I was like getting the Harry Potter flavored jelly beans, like at fucking Walmart or Walgreens or whatever, and they had like the vomit flavor, booger flavor earwax, and like that shit was trifling, like, but it was just fun, man. It was fun. I feel the red 40 coursing through my veins as we speak. Shit. Fuck. What else have I been watching, man? Obviously, I'm watching TikToks. I love little kitty TikToks, man. I love cats. I want to get a cat so bad. And a dog, obviously. I grew up as a dog like family, we didn't have cats, but my friends had cats, and I really grew fond of them, man. They're just cute, and they're fun, and they're independent, and, you know, I'd love to have a cat. We'll get one day, though. That's coming to a theater near you. What else have I been watching? I'm restarting The Bear. If anyone's seen that on Hulu with Jeremy Allen White, from the guy from Shameless. It's like the cooking show. Oh my God, it's a masterpiece. Beautifully shot, beautifully directed, well written, and they're short episodes. You don't feel like you're stuck watching some fucking hour-long series. You can finish the whole series in one night, or the whole season in one night, and it's great. I haven't started the second season yet. I'm about to dive into it this week. Super excited. I love a good TV show. I love when I can go into it and just fucking get out of my world and get into theirs. And I work in a restaurant myself, so it's not the same as a Chicago Italian roast beef joint, but it's still a little bit of that same energy, and I can relate to some of the shit. So I don't know. I like it, man. I love it. That's pretty much what I've been on. Is just chilling and watching that shit. I don't know, man. I was trying to go through, like, some new horror movies, too, because, like, I feel like after 4th of July, I'm already in Halloween mode. So if anyone has any suggestions for good fucking horror movies, please tell me. And, like, not the chintzy fucking shitty ones. I want good fucking horror, and not just jump scares. I want stuff. I love stuff with lore. That's why I loved Hereditary so much, is there's a lot of lore to, like, the cult and all that shit, and it's great. And Toni Collette is choice actress in that one, just out of this world acting. It's so good. And Alex Wolff does very good too, but Toni Collette deserves every flower for that fucking movie. Incredible. And Ari Aster's fucking crazy ass. But we love Ari Aster. Future, like, GOAT director. One of those guys. I think it's time we take a little break. I'm going to hit an intermission. Last time it was a beer break. This is a banana break. Having some healthy probiotic drinks in the middle of the day. Not just beer, motherfucker. This is a banana cream Olipop. Best flavor of Olipops. They're like probiotic sodas. So fucking good. Way better for you than getting like a Pepsi or Coke or a Sprite or whatever the fuck. Like, anyway, we're going to take an Olipop break, and I'm going to Olipop right back for your bitch ass. Bow.
Hey, say, dude. Well, come on. Let's play different. Let me hold the square,
Got
man.
some loose change, mister? You got any loose change? Stay with me. Thank you very much.
Hey, we're back, y'all. From my banana break. This shit is fire as fuck, bro. You gotta like banana flavored shit. This reminds me of Banana Runts, but like in soda form. Genius. And like, it's banana cream, so you get a little creamy flavor in there. This shit's delicious. We are back, though. We are back. All right. Gonna carry on this segment here and talk a little bit about my life, my personal shit going on right now. So, we gonna throw it out there and just talk. A lot going on, man. This year's been a very busy year. Those who may not know, I am getting married this year. I've been wrapped up in planning, and, obviously I'm working on music at the same time, and it's just a lot to juggle, man. And, I didn't think it'd be as much as I thought it would be, but, getting married, you got to do a lot of shit. You got to jump through a lot of hoops, and you got to get a lot of shit together, and it's a big fucking day. It's one day where all this shit culminates, man, and it's very exciting, and I'm excited for it. But don't get me wrong, after we're done, I'm going to be so relieved, man. I'm going to feel like a big weight is lifted. Like, I won't be as stressed anymore. And now I'm starting to get stressed. It's about 3 months away. Beyond all that, that leads up to my next thing I want to talk about is I got my bachelor weekend coming up that we're planning. And it's like me and really 10 of my closest homies. Like, I probably got, it's so weird when it comes to being like super close with people, because I always feel like some people that I'm not around for a long period of time, I'll get around them and like it's the same as it was before. Like the time didn't change anything. And I think that's special. I value that a lot with certain people, and only very few people can bring that out of you, where you won't see them for a long time, and you get around them, and then you feel like how you felt before, like 3 years ago, or 4 years ago, or 1 year ago, or however much fucking time ago it was. Like, you just get put in a fucking time machine with your friend, and you go back to how it used to be. And I have that happen with multiple friends, but it's still a small amount, and a lot of these dudes that are coming with me are like, they're the boys, like 100%. Like they've helped mold me into who I am, and like, help make me who I am, and created a bond with me that I really don't have with very many other people, and it's dope. It's good to have a brotherhood of friends who like look out for you, care for you, think the best of you, and want the best for you. It's very important, man. If you're not gonna get anywhere in this world without like really a good circle of people. And I'm not talking business wise either. I'm talking straight up mental, and just success to me is, do you have like a family? And when I'm saying family, I don't mean necessarily blood. I mean people that you can call on, that are there for you and like, your hardest hours, because life is not, you're not going to get through this bitch by yourself. You might be going out by yourself, but you're not going to get through it by yourself. You got to have close friends. You got to have friends who care about you and like really want the best for you. And, that doesn't necessarily mean like, there's a lot of times that I've had in my life too where I've had friends like be a dick to me, to like pull shit out of me, like be like, all right, well, I think Buddha's lazy, so if he's not gonna fucking do this, then I gotta fucking be an asshole to him so he can fucking do it. And it's like, I get the sentiment, but that ain't how I work. Like, and you gotta know that as a friend. And beyond all that, these friends know, man. Like, they know what makes my fucking wheels turn, and like, we all get along. We talk about the same shit. We really enjoy the same shit. It's just important to have people like that, man, in your life, and that are really like down the ride, bro. Like, I wouldn't fucking be here without a lot of these dudes, I wouldn't be in a happy fucking position and, striving towards something I want to fucking do. Like, I would probably have just suited and booted and fucking did 5 years at some Missouri fucking school, like Mizzou or Mo State or wherever the fuck, and it's got like a fucking, and I'm not knocking people for doing that. Please don't take that as that, because I think that is very worthy and valuable for the right people who want to do that shit. But my soul is spoken differently, and I think it needs to do something with expression. I'm not built to, I don't know, climb up the corporate ladder kind of thing. And I'm not dogging people. I really don't want to make it seem like I'm dogging people. I really don't, because that's not how I'm viewing things anymore. There is no right or wrong decision. Like, you can, it's just everything gets you to a point. And then what's the next move after that point? That's just kind of how I look at it now. That Rick Rubin book got me all fucked up. I think of everything as options. There's always options. Back on the whole life subject, though, it's crazy how fast life goes sometimes. Like, I really, they aren't lying when they said that when you get older, life really flies the fuck by. And when I was like, I was like probably 10 years younger, man, it felt like days would last for fucking ever. Now it feels like a day is gone in 3 hours. Like, it's crazy. And it's because sometimes we do a lot. And, I think doing a lot makes time move by fast. You don't pay attention to the clock, which really we shouldn't be paying attention to a clock anyways. But, it's crazy, man. I've just been reflecting on a lot of this shit. Obviously, I just smoked some bud before this fucking second half here, so it's got me a little zapped up and getting a little deep in my head. But that's what I want to do. I want to share that shit with you, man. I hope everyone's doing all right, man. I really do. I really hope that everyone is taking care of themselves mentally and being around people who do the same. And life is life, and we will keep growing, man. But let's wrap it up here. We're going to talk about my top 3. I'm going to change the tone up for you a little bit. We were getting a little too deep there. Maybe we get even deeper here. Pause. All right, so my top 3, and, I've said before, my top 3 isn't necessarily a person, necessarily. It could be top 3 anything. Literally top 3 anything. I'm going to start off with my list here. Number 3 on my list of my top 3 is Luigi from Mario Bros. He is my go-to character whenever I play a Mario game. Mario Party, Mario Bros. Deluxe. Really not Smash. Smash, I'm a King K. Rool guy. Yeah, judge me however the fuck you want. I'll still smoke your ass. And... I love Luigi, man. I feel like I relate to him. He reminds me of me and my brother because, I'm the taller younger brother who's like goofy and shit, and my brother's like shorter and more stoic, like Mario. So like it's I don't know. I feel like it's relatable for me. One of these days I'm gonna dress up as Luigi for Halloween, bro. That's the dog. That's the dog, man. And obviously the Mario Bros. Movie was awesome, fucking incredible. Go watch that. I don't care how much you guys spend on Amazon to watch it. Watch it. If you like Mario, you're gonna eat it up. I needed more Charlie Day as Luigi. I did. I really did. I love that movie. That's my only beef with it. And I'm sure they're saving that up for like a Luigi's Mansion movie, which I will bug out for. And they got to do Gooigi in it, and like, it would just be, it'd be awesome. It'd be great. But anyway. Number 3, and he's also, Luigi has been getting me very far in Mario Bros. Deluxe as well as in Mario Party. Even though I got bumped to fucking 4th place last night, that's the thing with Mario Party. You can run the game the whole fucking time, and then right at the end, those 2 bonus stars destroy you. Hannah won. She came back, and she got the dub. I'm irked. But we'll be back. Luigi is my number 3 and my top 3 of the week. Number 2 in my top 3 of the week. And we didn't get enough of him in the Harry Potter movies, really. I wanted to see more of him. I'd love to see a background movie on him, too. But shout out my dog, my literal dog, Sirius Black. Realest motherfucker ever, bro. That's the kind of uncle I'm trying to be. I'm Sirius Black in this bitch. I'm looking out for you. By any means necessary. He's a gangster, bro. And he went out like a G. I wish he would have been able to Avada Kedavra a couple motherfuckers, but in Order of the Phoenix, when he goes out, that's harsh, bro. And Harry didn't even really get to spend that much time with him, but Sirius Black was running up the bag. That's why he went to prison. He was the prisoner of Azkaban. That's why he went to Azkaban. He was the guy. Like, they knew he was a threat, so they had to put him there. But he got out because he's built like that. And then he got smoked, which is sad as fuck and depressing. But anyway, and Gary Oldman, bro. Gary Oldman played him. That's the same guy who played Jim Gordon in Dark Knight. That's crazy. Crazy range. Anyway, Sirius Black, you are my number 2 of the week. All right. We gonna ramp this one up here. Number 1 of the week. And I am a food person, bro. Food is my love language. And we made these meatballs. So my number 1 is my mom and dad's spaghetti and meatball recipe. And this is actually deeper than it seems. So like we made, me and Hannah were making these meatballs yesterday, and we were arguing while we are making them, and we we're playing music in the background. We got Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin and Louis Armstrong, all this like Italian restaurant style music, and like we're just making these meatballs and stuff. And anyway, we slaved over the fucking stove making them, whatever, and whatever. We get the meatballs made, we start eating them, and I'm not joking. Like, that scene in Ratatouille when the critic eats the fucking ratatouille and he just transports back to a childhood version of himself? That happened to me yesterday. I took a bite out of that meatball, and it's not like I've been moved out of my parents for that long, to be honest. We just moved in here recently, and either way, it felt like I was transported back to my fucking like childhood when I ate that, and I was like, whoa, this is crazy. That's the power of food, man. Food is beautiful, and if you take care of what you're cooking, it's gonna take care of you. You gotta fucking make some good fucking food every once in a while. You can't just throw Hot Pockets in the microwave every fucking day. Sit down, get you some chicken, get you some fucking steak, get whatever the fuck you want. If you're vegan, get some vegan stuff. Eat some jackfruit, I guess. I don't know. But prepare a meal for yourself and the ones you love. It feels good, man. And anyway, these meatballs, we got some more in the freezer now, and so I can make a little meatball sub, or we can make some more spaghetti and meatballs. But regardless, number one, my mom and dad's meatball recipe. So that's it, man. This is episode 2, Fly on the Wall. We will be back with episode 3 shortly. Thank you. God bless. Take care of yourself. Keep it cool. Bow.